Oh, Jeff Neal, how you doing? He says, Lee, I know I'm late. I finally got Ends on 4K. Do you think the deleted scenes in Ends should have stayed? I think so. You know, I was thinking about rewatching the deleted scenes, but I do love, I think it's like an alternate take on Corey when he first gets down in that sewer. And it's kind of like from the side and you see like Myers standing in the distance. I think it's a much better scene than the one we got. But, you know, I'm glad you mentioned Ends because I will say, guys, I'm about halfway through the novelization. And I mean, if you have not seen, I'll say that if you've not read the novelization, and by the way, I'm not a reader. I don't read that much, okay? I don't, everybody has their hobbies, right? I'm just not a big reader. But I wanted to read this novelization because I heard there's a lot of differences. And boy, are there. And I think the story is so much better fleshed out. Those that complain about not enough Myers or not enough Myers kills or badass Myers, oh boy, you will be happy with the novelization. All right. And not only great Myers kills, but also story centric. Like as far as like learning how Myers got to that sewer. I mean, they freaking ABC that shit. And you find out exactly how he ended up in that sewer, how he ended up with a dead arm. And I'll say, when I went back and I watched Halloween Ends again yesterday, as much as I loved the movie, I loved it even more having read just half of the novelization. I still got the other half to go. But a lot of things made even more sense to me after reading the novelization. Okay. Yeah, Trina, I'm definitely doing a video about it as soon as I get done. But I will say I'll probably clip out this little section and put it on over on Drumdums Xtra. If you haven't subscribed to my second channel, definitely do. Just to give you a little taste of what the novelization is about. Also, I mean, Corey. You learn a lot more about Corey as a character, who he is as a person. Because I think the movie, you get the idea of who he is, but I still think it kind of scratches the surface. But the novel goes really deep into Corey's upbringing and why the evil chose him. And it just makes so much more sense. Even when he is attacked by the band geeks, bullies. Knowing his backstory, that whole situation makes much more sense because Corey is highly introverted and he avoids any kind of like, not just confrontation, but interaction. So that is stressed highly in the novelization. All right. Also, you're going to learn more about Corey's, like his mother and that weird situation with her. Some surprising developments there. Lori. A lot of interesting little nuggets with Lori. Great. You remember in the producer's cut of Halloween how there's a little bit more dialogue between the characters as opposed to the theatrical cut? It's like that on steroids, okay? But I think the reason they didn't make an exact duplicate of the novelization is because you'd have a 3-hour movie, okay? And let me just say this. If they would have been able to convey the exact, beats of the novelization, however long that movie would be, it would be one of the best slasher movies I've ever seen. All right, I'm going to say that right now. And I know I'm going to get freaking tomatoes thrown at me for saying stuff like that from the Ends haters. And I'm probably not going to change the mind of the Ends haters, but I will say this. If the Ends haters read the novel, I bet some of them would come around to the movie. I really do. I think they would have a better understanding of what they're trying to achieve in the movie. All right? So, yeah. Look for that, though. I will do a full, pre-produced breakdown of the novelization. But I'll clip this little section out here just to give you a taste. Halloween official making of book releasing in October dives deep into David Gordon Green's trilogy. I am very curious about reading this book because, guys, wouldn't you love like an in-depth... kind of like what Rob Zombie did with his movies. He did that Halloween Lives. I would love an in-depth documentary on, not just those little featurettes, but like looking back, like a documentary on the whole trilogy, maybe in a couple of years. Be really cool. But reading through this, David Gordon Green's Halloween Trilogy came to an end last October with Halloween Ends. And now an official companion book is set to slice deep into the entire trilogy. Releasing on October 17th from Titan Books and author Abby Bernstein. The official making of the films. Halloween 2018 to 22, the official making of the films, reveals the method behind the terror. The official companion book features behind-the-scenes photography and interviews with cast and crew, and it promises to cover the making of the trilogy in fascinating detail. Ooh! The creative process behind the stunts, costumes, production design, and makeup effects are revealed through interviews and with the cast and crew, while captivating on-set photography captures the shooting of key scenes and action set pieces. A must for all horror fans, Halloween 2018 through 2022 reveals the method behind the terror. You can pre-order it now at Amazon. Here's the images. So here's a sneak peek at the images that are in the book. Wow, that's pretty cool. You can see because I'd love to see how they like put together that mask. So did they do the mask from God damn it, what's his name? From his face? James Jude Courtney. Yeah. I'm trying to see. That doesn't look the same, though. The one on the left, the gray one on the left to the one in the middle there. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I think they did form it around his face. But, man, that mask is one of the best things to come out of the trilogy, too. Wow. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to pick this up. I want to read it. Yeah, look at that, guys. Wow. A lot of cool imagery there. Oh, there's Laurie Strode's stunt double. Nice picture there of Laurie. Very, very exciting stuff. Wow. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting that. And have you guys also heard about Halloween Illustrated? There's a book. They're going to re-release the novel of the original movie that's been out of print for freaking decades. I think it's Curtis Hanson. But they're going to do a new like deluxe edition of that with like extra images and whatnot. And it's going to be called Halloween Illustrated. And I will definitely be looking out for that. Because I know they're going to have it at the H45, I believe. But yeah, that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. Ross J337, he says, Lee, which version of Michael Myers do you find the scariest? For me, it's easily Tyler Mane. That hospital sequence in H2 is great. Funny enough, I was watching H2 last night. You're right. Oh my God. When he, Octavia, when he comes on Octavia in the hospital and he's doing like the grunts and everything. Holy shit. Yeah, he's pretty damn scary in that movie. I don't think, here's the thing, when I'm looking at a Michael Myers, I'm always like, I'm looking at every little aspect, how they walk, how they look, how the mask is. I don't think he had the walk down like James Jude Courtney did. I was comparing his walk, and it's just kind of like a normal walk. Whereas James Jude Courtney, man, he really hits that glide perfectly. And I think it's because his torso, it's almost like he's just floating on the air, you know? Whereas when you watch Tyler Mane walk, there's a little bit of an up and down when he's walking, right? What's up, guys? You are at the end of the DDLive clip. What I do is I like to clip these out if I think the topic is important or something that's newsworthy. So thank you for watching. And if you want to watch more, you can go over here. You can go over here, click on one of those. And hopefully I can do this for 20 seconds, which I think I did. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys.